OBS 3-1.
Okay, hello everyone. It has been a very long time since I have done anything on my YouTube channel. Um, Actually, I think the last time I did something was last year, um, and yeah, I just haven't had anything to play lately, so I apologize for the absence. I'm kind of running out of things to play, but um, I wanted to make a recording today, and we're going to demonstrate something. But before I get to what that is, I have someone here with me who has not been here for quite a while. Um,
Right. It's like I'm prone to just disappearing and like you guys just don't even hear from me in several months. Hello. I am Blind Gamer. I'm pretty sure
you're
that
a,
you know
you're a
me.
phantom. Yeah,
Oh yeah. I am a phantom, yeah. I disappear, come back on Halloween and scary days, haunt some people's videos, haunt some people's speakers, and then I disappear for another few months.
yeah,
So if you guys haven't known, I'm Blind Gamer. I am a person that has been on several recordings with Bryant. Of course, I'm grateful to be on all of them. And yeah, so obviously I'm going to let Bryant get into the demonstration of what we're going to be demonstrating. But I'm very excited because everything that you guys are about to see, I am about to see for the first time as well. So everything that you guys are going to see right now, I have not seen yet, so we're going to get the first-hand reactions to all these things, which is going to be nice and beautiful.
yeah.
Um, well, yeah, go ahead, Brian.
Because I just discovered this yesterday, and I can't believe I didn't know about it before. It's something that wasn't apparently not very widely known about because it's not public. It wasn't public knowledge. But before I get into that, I do want to talk about a couple of things. First of all, we are on Discord. We're not on Team Talk this time because uh, when last time we tried recording on Team Talk, we were having some issues with VB cable where whenever I would play audio back, for some reason it was extremely loud and I couldn't get my levels right.
Bry,
What?
I'm gonna go get some tacos. Do you want to?
Okay. Well, Brian will just be a minute. Um, but the VB cable thing was pretty problematic because it would also result in things like audio lag, and like I would hear something and it would be delayed and it would be loud and it would be very very difficult to work
Bry,
under those conditions. So um, that's why we kind of had to switch to Discord and
Yeah.
do it on Discord.
I think this is better
So
anyway because it'll be less. We won't have a delay. Um,
yeah,
and
and it doesn't take very much to stream on Discord. With VB Cable, it would take us like 10 to 15 minutes to get everything set up, but like with Discord, it
yeah,
took like 5 minutes.
yeah, and the other
So
problem was if I disconnected from Team Talk, if like my internet dropped, it would mess up my VB cable, and
oh
I'd have to
yeah,
lock both. Uh, I'd have to do the volumes stuff again because, um, yeah,
you'd have to fix the doubling issue also. There's a bunch of stuff that we're kind of circumvented with
yeah.
Discord now, so it
The
makes it a
second
lot easier on us.
thing is, I actually am recording on a new computer. I got a new computer for Christmas, and it's a lot better. It's a lot better computer. So, for those of you who were able to hear my last computer, you could hear my fan and my hard drive a lot. But now you're not going to because this computer doesn't have a hard drive. It has a SSD, and they don't make any noise. So uh, this computer's a lot better, and um, so yeah, I hope that works better. By the way, sorry about having to mute earlier. That was my dad. He telling me he was gonna go get some tacos to eat. So I will have to I will have to duck out at some point briefly to eat. So what I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably gonna mute myself and then pause. I know how to pause recordings on OBS now, so
Oh, okay.
I can do that. Um,
Okay.
and
I
then
was
we'll
gonna
just
say I
come
don't have
back.
much to talk about for 5 whole minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
But
So, um,
no, sure.
but what I want to demonstrate today, you guys might remember me doing an Entombed playthrough a while a while ago on this channel. You were part of the Entombed playthrough as well, and I think that went pretty well. Um, we had a lot
It
of
was
fun.
very fun.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun with that. And at the end of the playthrough, you remember us mentioning some stuff that we would like to see in the game. Um, well, as of yesterday, I found I was talking to someone on Team Talk. My friend and I were talking to someone, and he was mentioning that he found this modded Entombed version, um, and it was part of. I guess it was in a folder that he was a member of, and he found this modded Entombed version that had apparently been around since 2024. Somebody had apparently either a gotten the source code somehow, or B, I'm more likely to think that they had access, they were somehow able to access the debug mode of Entombed, and was able to do some stuff with that, because the reason I say that is a lot of the stuff I'm going to show you is in the is debug stuff, and there's actually a debug window that pops up when you start this game with some debug information that you can look at. But the basic idea is you can modify a lot more things now. You can be a lot more races that you originally couldn't play as. You can be a you can be every race can be every job.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah. Now, unfortunately, however, there is one caveat, and that is that for some reason the secondary job doesn't reflect the master list. So the secondary job has to be something that um, that the race can naturally be. It won't. Uh,
Ah,
yeah, it won't let you choose from the master list for some reason, but it will for the initial first job. Um,
oh, that's actually. I mean, that's a pretty big caveat for something like dwarves,
yeah,
because dwarves can be assassins, and assassins sucks as a primary. But um,
yeah,
I'm actually very interested to see how this model works, and I'm actually very excited to play with this model myself. But I will wait till after the demonstration so that any new things that were discovered, any new things that I'm gonna see,
yeah,
like I said, it's going to be a first reaction.
and I'm gonna put up I'm gonna put the a link to this once I'm done in the video description for those of you who want to get it. Um, and um, I'm gonna go into the way this works is you download it's a zip folder with the entombed uh, .exe file and some DLL files, and it's also got the stuff that you would need if you were going to install 1.05b, because that's basically what this is. If you were installing 1.05b for the first time, you need to install the stuff that it comes with, which is actually kind of an advantage, I guess, because the stuff that 1.05b, the normal game, for some reason it doesn't install everything you need, and so you have to go get everything. This version comes with everything you would need to make that work.
It's pretty cool.
OBS 3 1.
Yeah. So
Speak. Default playback. 28 volume.
let's go into the
Entombed mod. File. Entombed mod.
this folder is called entombed mod. I'm gonna
Readme.txt not selected 1. Change log.txt 2 of 9. Entombed.exe 3 of 9. Entombed communication.dll 4 of. Speaklib.dll 5 of. Content 6 of 9. Data 7 of 9. External 8 of 9. Install 9 of 9. Date
so this
create.
install folder has all the like the SSE runtimes and the DirectX stuff you need to install. And then all this other stuff is miscellaneous things that Entombed has to have to work.
Speaker. Default play. 26.
So what I'm going to do first,
Readme.
I think, is
Change. Read.
I'm going to go through the README mainly
Type.
because this isn't going to take very long. It's pretty short, the README is, and so I thought it best to show you that first to get an idea of.
Readme.txt 1 of 9. Type. Text. Notepad.
This. So here's the README.
Entombed. Star 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 warning star star star. This is not an official version. All credits go to the official developer of this awesome game. Troubleshooting. If entombed mod refuses to run, install everything in the install folder. What's changed? Star removed everything related to network, including logging into accounts. The game doesn't interact with the server at all.
Yeah, so since the game doesn't interact with the server, the bazaar technically isn't available. However, there's a way to circumvent that, which I will explain later.
Star activated testing mode, which opens up some fun things. Activated testing.
Activated testing mode. I'm not sure what. I think that might be the debug mode.
Star game is now always a full version. Star no installer. The game's pretty much portable except things you need to install from the install folder. This version is made for fun only. New hotkeys. CTRL plus F12. Encounter manager. Manager. Encounter.
Yeah, so this is an encounter manager.
Spelling error CTRL plus I. Create a pile of something at your location.
Create a pile of something at your location. So that might be scrolls or potions or arrows.
Ooh.
That you can randomly generate. And yeah, and you can do that as much as you want. I'll explain the encounter manager and the way it works once we get into the game, because that's the main excitement, I think.
Spelling error Alt plus I. Item cheater.
Item cheater. This will let you basically it'll let you generate any weapons or armor you want on the ground, and it will add that specific item or weapon onto the ground so that when you press G, it'll be there and you can pick it up. They will randomize, their stats will randomize. So some might be unidentified with different stats, or they might just be regular weapons or armor.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah. So you can choose what kind you want, whether it be loincloths, tunics, gloves, bucklers,
Ooh.
etc.
Nice.
Yeah.
T. Climb floor up at any location. Up. At. Up. Floor. Climb. Capital T.
Now, T will climb up or down a floor from any location. So any location means you don't need to have found the stairway.
Oh.
You can just go up or down as you please from any location.
Well, that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Spelling error CTRL plus T. Descend floor down at any location.
Same thing.
Okay.
Testing mode. You can use F1 key at any time. There is a debug window with some debug information.
So the F1 key, as you recall, lets you create a town portal, but you can do it from anywhere, even if you haven't found Twilight Town yet. So you can actually do it. You can actually do it from the first floor if you want. But just keep in mind you'll have to fight the wolves initially, because if you go there for the very first time, you're gonna have to fight wolves. But yeah, you can create a town portal and a return portal from wherever you want, and the portal doesn't even need to recharge either.
Oh, I
So
figured he might have done that.
yeah.
Extra hot. There is a debug window with some debug information present. Extra hotkeys
Wait, how
described
did we
above.
get to the debug window?
The debug window will pop up automatically when the game starts.
Oh, okay.
And it's got some
Perfect,
technical
yeah.
information I don't quite understand, but I will show it to you because it's got some interesting information. And there is a debug command in the debug window. I believe it's Control F12 is a debug command to access the bazaar, but of course it won't work in this version. At least not how it's intended to, because it does take you to the bazaar, since the server functionality is disabled, it just won't do anything.
Right, yeah. Okay.
So I think what this person might have done is they've found some way to get into the debug mode of the game, and
Yeah, either that or they had the source code, because I don't know how you could make I don't know how you could mod all this without either the debug or the source code.
well, I think a lot of this stuff is probably possible from the debug mode, I would imagine.
Yeah,
Because
probably portability and server functionality are the things I'd probably dispute. Maybe you'd have to get into the code for, but again, I don't know.
yeah, because the Veil has a debug mode you can do interesting things with.
Oh, do
From
you
what I've
have
heard.
it?
No, I don't have that version, but I know someone who does. But
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think the debug mode is for like testing purposes.
Right.
And stuff.
Extra races you can play as. Extra hotkeys described above. Extra races you can play as. Alchemist job, broken.
Yeah, and of course there's the alchemist job, which is broken because it doesn't work.
Oh yeah,
It
he
was
could
never-
have fixed it if he had the code. So he probably doesn't have the code.
No.
Some other small changes. Remember, this mod is for entertainment purposes only. Credits to Driftwood for making such a great game. Star end.
Yeah. So that's the basic idea. So how about we start a game? And
Entombed mod.
Yeah,
get
let's
into
do
the
it.
real,
Change log. Read me. Entombed.exe 3 of 9.
fun of this.
Pain.
Whoa.
Entombed.
The legend.
Welcome to Entombed version 1.05b unofficial mod warning. This is not an official version. Please read readme.txt which should come along with the game. Have fun. Please see wiki.blind-games.com for documentation on this version. Main menu. Start new
Oh,
game.
he changed.
Load existing game.
Okay.
All right. Now, I'm gonna start.
Start new game. Character creation. Text entry please type. This character's name is Cubter. Edit blank. Is Cubter a male or female? Blank. Choose your race. Human. Speech mode on demand. Speech mode off.
Okay. Now, I'm gonna take you down the race list.
Goblin. Orc. Dungeon creep. Elf.
Ooh.
Half elf. Ogre. Kobold. Gnome. Dwarf. Null. Wurg. Halfling. Half orc. Fairy.
Oh.
Shrieker mushroom. Giant spider. Giant. Troll. Giant. Troll.
Whoa.
Half giant.
Yes, there are giants in
Whoa.
this game, even though they never show up. Because there are giant made things that I have ran into occasionally, and I think giants were supposed to be in this game, but they were never added as an enemy. But now we can play as them.
Ooh.
Because technically the code is there. But
The code is there, yeah.
Troll. Half giant. Bugbear. Eden. Harpy. Hobgoblin. Lizard folk. Minotaur. Satyr. Ratkin. Human.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's not everything. There is some
beautiful.
stuff missing, as you can tell. There's stuff like carnivorous mushroom, corpse web spider, ambusher snake, feral bear,
right.
stuff like that. But this is a pretty exhaustive list of...
This is actually pretty cool.
Yeah. So...
Ratkin.
Let's see.
Satyr. Minotaur. Satyr. Lizard folk. Minotaur. Satyr.
I think I'll be a satyr.
Okay.
Choose your job. Fighter. Mage. Healer. Shaman. Thief. Fortune teller. Wanderer. Ranger. Necromancer. Adventurer. Druid. Trickster. Brawler. Bard. Monk. Barbarian. Assassin. Alchemist. Paladin. Fighter.
Yeah, so as you can see, every race can be every class initially.
Fighter.
But I'm gonna play a fighter.
Starting new game.
Okay.
Copter safeguarded a peasant from the repugnant Duke's guards. For this reason, the dungeon is your new home. Your adventure has begun.
Repugnant Duke's guards.
Now,
Repugnant.
there's some stuff I want to show you right off the bat. If I hit I...
Inventory menu. Decent large petrifying bent large wood branch.
This is our starting weapon.
Petrifying.
This is actually infused with petrification, which, believe it or not, works. And if I hit X... Now, this is way overpowered, and I'll show you why.
This is a Saturday decent large petrifying bent large wood branch, currently equipped by Copter. It has the following attributes: base damage, 8,000 points, base accuracy, 100%. It's made up of a large wood shaft and a rabbit leather grip. It is magically augmented with petrify.
Yeah, so,
oh my
you literally,
gosh.
if you want to just run through the game, you literally really don't need anything else other than this starting weapon.
I think he designed it that way.
Yeah.
So that
that's purposeful. But you don't have to play. You don't have to play that way. You can just unequip it and play normally if you want. Also...
Cancelled. Status. Copter. 245 out of 245 health. 20 out of 20 magic points. 5 out of 5 ability points. Overall, not injured. Cancel.
Now, let's check our stats.
General info.
You'll notice something interesting.
Health. Character statistics. Strength. 1.92. Intelligence. 1. Coordination. 1. Creativity. 1. Speed. 1. Fortune. 1. Character statistics.
Now, these are actually, from what I understand, I think these are the values the game uses for the stats, because I think all they are numbers, numbered values, and these are more precise measurements of your stats. So I think there are certain ranges. Each stat is probably a certain range of numbers. Because I think that's the way that the game initially, the values that are stored in the game, I think they're the numbers. That's the way the stats are expressed, but of course you can't see that in a normal game. They just express as muscular or whatever. But since this is the debug stuff, I think you see things that normally you wouldn't be able to.
Cancelled. General. Allocate skill points. Copter has 1 skill point. The following skills can be improved. Flurry. Level 2 of 5. Flurry has
Alright. Now, I'm gonna hit Alt F12 here.
Buy.
Oops.
You leave the bazaar.
No, I don't. Control F12.
Monster selection. Cave bat. Rating. 0.2.
So this is the encounter manager, and this will let us spawn anything we want, and it will automatically bring us into the encounter. And we can spawn as many things as we want at a given time.
Ooh.
And so technically, you can have an endless thing because you can just keep spawning things on like the first floor and keep doing it as much as you want, and the first floor will never run out, or whatever floor you're
Right.
on. So the first list we have is what we want to generate here. So we have cave
What's on the
bat,
list?
and it says rating. I'm not exactly sure what the rating
Giant rat. Cave bat. Rating 0.2.
is. Maybe it's health or strength or something like that.
Giant rat. Rating 0.25. Dungeon creep. Rating 0.3. Cobalt. Rating 0.75.
How?
Goblin. Rating 0.8. Human. Rating 1. L. Rating 1. Half L. Rating
L.
1. Gnome. Rating 1. Dwarf. Rating 1. Fairy. Rating 1. Halfling. Rating 1. Ratkin. Rating 1. Dire rat. Rating 2. Warat. Rating 2. Half orc.
How
Rating
is that two?
2.8. Orc. Hobgoblin.
That makes sense.
Crypt creep. Rating null. Lesser air element.
How?
Lesser fire element. Lesser water element. Lesser earth elemental. Wolf. Lizard folk. Giant spider. Inbreeding. Direbat. Word. Inbreeding. Direbat. Word. Ambusher snake. Rating 9. Guardian. Feral bear. Bugbear. Cockatrice. Direwolf.
Guardian?
Shrieker mushroom. Cornivorous mushroom. Ogre. Air mephit. Satyr. Harpy. Air elemental. Fire elemental. Water elemental. Earth elemental. Rating 16.
Now this is cool because the only time you see these particular enemies is in the catastrophe fight.
Water elemental. Rating 16.
Right.
You can actually generate
Earth elemental. Rating 16.
now.
Minotaur. Rating 6. Troll. Eden. Half giant.
Minotaur.
Corpse web spider. Drake. Rating 20.
Drake.
Yeah. So if you
Well,
want
that's
to
pretty
spawn,
darn
if you want
cool.
to spawn the Drake anywhere. Now, this list doesn't include the final boss, as you can see.
Oh, no, that would be
many of the bosses will-
sick.
Yeah.
It's the Guardian.
Mhm.
Troll. Minotaur. Earth elemental. Water elemental. Fire elemental. Rating. Earth elemental. Rating 16.
So let's just summon an Earth Elemental. Now, if I hit Tab,
Number 1.
this is a number of them we want. So this is a text field we can just type in. I'm gonna say 1 for now.
Monster level 0.
Monster level, and you can actually go past 20 for this.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the cap?
It's at least 100, I know that.
Oh!
Yeah. So, and theoretically, you could actually generate like a level 100 thing, kill it, and then have it as like a skeleton, and have a really powerful skeleton.
Level 100 Drake will be deadly. Oh!
Yeah.
Add or update selection.
Now, add or update selection. This is what we would hit once we're done making our selection. So I'm going to hit that. Now,
Monster level 0. Add or update. Remove selection.
remove selection. So when I hit enter on add or update selection, it added the earth elemental to our monster generator. Now,
Earth elemental number 1. Level 0.
now as you
Level
see,
0.
if I tab again, this is a list of the things that are going to be generated. Now one more time, I'm going to hit tab,
Go.
and this is what I need to hit to get into the encounter. So if I hit enter here,
Earth elemental. Copter's pet. Copter's pet has been sent sprawling through the air. 15.8
Oh.
damage. Injured. Copter.
Oh!
Fight. Techniques. Fight. Earth elemental.
15.8?
13,470.2 damage. The Earth elemental has been defeated. 1,600 experience awarded. Copter has attained level 2. Copter's attributes have improved. Gained 24 hit points. Gained 1 magic points. Copter now has 1 skill point. Copter is now experienced enough for a second job. Cupter's pet has a tail.
Wow, 24 hit satyrs gain a lot of.
13,000 ticks.
Yeah,
Yo, that is too.
that's a lot.
You just wear Mick.
And as you heard, we immediately leveled up because we got like
We got so much
1300
XP from that.
experience, and we gained like 24 hit points. So I'm actually pretty sure that now our satyr is I think satyrs actually start out as strong, or they might start out as muscular, but very quickly they progress to strong. By I think level 2.
I see.
So,
Cupters allocates general information. Character strength 2.02. Intelligence 1. Coordinate.
yeah, so our strength increased. You also noticed that it's now giving precise damage amounts. So, you might have noticed it said,
Yeah.
yeah. And that's something the original game it doesn't do, because this is, although the original game might say like you deal 1 damage, it's not necessarily exactly 1 damage. It's probably somewhere within the 1 to like 1.9 range, I would imagine, because 1 damage isn't necessarily exactly 1 damage, because as you remember, the way that damage is calculated and health is calculated is different from other games.
Because it's divided. Yeah. It's divided by the limb. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I did notice that because it. That was too funny. It outputted 13,000 instead of extreme, right? So.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now.
That's too funny.
Allocates 2 secondary job. Healer, thief, fort, wanderer, raid, necroman, adventurer,
So what are you gonna
druid,
go as?
bard, monk, assassin, paladin, mage, healer, thief, paladin, assassin. Cupter is now a fighter assassin. General allocate skill points.
Now, what's interesting is that since the game is not heavily modified to render it unplayable by default, you can actually load this save into the normal Entombed and play it that way if you want. And that's useful for a couple of reasons. The first being, if you don't want to hear those precise damage amounts, if that starts to annoy you after a little while, or if you want to have access to the bazaar, or if you just want to play the normal game. This is also a really good way to test different classes or different races' stats, because, as I mentioned earlier, the stats are precise values, and so this is a good way to determine if one class is more intelligent than, or if one race is more intelligent than another, if one class is, if one race is stronger than another one. Previously, that was pretty hard to do, especially with races that have the same, like half-elves and elves are both smart, but we didn't know previously which one is actually better, more intelligent.
Right.
But now we can determine that. Let's see. Yeah, so I can technically, if I wanted to, I could save this game, exit, and then load it into the normal Entombed, because these saved games are saved in the same location, and so you can actually play races you aren't supposed to using the normal.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I just hit Control-I, and that generated some items on the ground. So they'll either be potions, or scrolls, or arrows. It'll be random.
Searching.
Let's see what we have.
Healing potion. Earth elemental corpse. Healing potion. Earth elemental corpse. Healing potion.
Yeah, so it generated one healing
Just a
potion.
potion. Not bad.
You've
Not
picked up a
too-
healing
not
potion.
too bad. I'll take a healing potion.
Earth elemental corpse.
Always see
Earth
you.
elemental corpse. Cancel.
Elemental
So I can do it again.
Searching the dubious 25 blackwood arrows. Earth element dubious 25 cancel. Searching unidentified scroll. Cure poison potion. Cure zombie rot potion. Dubious 25 blackwood arrows.
Ooh.
Cancel. Unidentified scroll. Cure poison. Cure zombie rot. You've picked up a cure zombie rot potion. Cancelled.
Yeah. So
You descend to the second floor. There is a stairway up here.
that.
You climb to the first floor.
I can. Let's hit Alt. If I hit Alt-I,
Weapons. Knife. Dagger. Club. Staff. Sword. Short sword.
don't try to generate knives because the game is gonna crash because those weren't coded properly. There is a weapon category in the bazaar called daggers and knives, but knives were
Yeah,
never,
daggers and knives.
were never coded properly.
Large club. Long sword. Short bow. Long bow. Arrow. Rock.
Ooh.
Sling.
Ooh.
Step sling.
Arrow.
Spear. Whip.
You could
Chain
generate
whip.
an arrow.
Broadsword.
Nice.
Bastard sword. Claymore.
Ooh.
Fortune.
Ooh.
Scimitar. Knight sword. Base lord. Zippers. Great sword. Hand axe. Battle axe.
Zippers.
Hammer. Warhammer. Maul. Mace. Flail. Morning star. Ball and chain. Great axe.
Great axe? Oh, great axe, yeah. Okay.
So let's say I wanted to generate
Dagger.
a dagger.
Armor.
Now if I hit tab, we're to the armor category.
Tunic. Leggings. Boots. Belt. Gloves.
Now you'll notice,
Belt.
Belt.
yeah, these were items that were supposed to be implemented, but they were never implemented. So if I hit enter, nothing.
Added belt to the ground.
It'll say added belt to the ground, but you can't actually pick one up because it doesn't exist.
Right.
Gloves. Helmet. Shield. Breastplate. Loincloth. Cap. Hat. Sleeves. Brigandine.
Hat. What the heck is
Butler.
that? Looking what?
Sleeves. Hat.
Hat.
Cap. Hat.
No, no, after that.
Sleeves. Brigandine.
Brigandine or something.
Burgundy. What the heck is all that?
Butler.
I don't know.
Okay.
Brigandine. Sleeves. Hat. Cap. Loincloth. Breastplate. Shield. Helmet. Gloves. Belt. Boots.
Nice.
So let's generate some boots here.
Added boots to the ground.
Now this menu isn't going to close until I press escape, so I can generate as many things as I want under here before I close the menu. So if I hit escape now and hit G,
Searching the floor. Decent unidentified rabbit leather boot. Decent dire wolf leather boot.
Oh.
Decent unidentified rabbit leather boot. Decent dire wolf leather boot.
yeah.
Nice.
Decent unidentified rabbit leather boot. Decent dire wolf leather boot.
Just adds random stuff.
So this is an identifier.
Decent unidentified rabbit leather boot. You've picked up a decent
So obviously I won't be able to identify it yet because I don't have enough gold. But
Oh, yeah.
you can get around that if you generate a bunch of stuff and then just go sell it at town. 'Cause
Yep.
You can access town from anywhere. And
Yep. Yep.
So let's see.
copter. All
What else should we do?
cancelled. Cancel. 270 out of 2.
I can generate.
Saving game.
Ooh.
Save completed. Bye. You leave the bazaar.
Oops.
Monster selection. Cave
There's
rat.
a
Rating.
shortcut.
0 point. Dungeon creep. Dwarf. Dire rat. Dire bat. Dire wolf. Drake. Rated. Number
Dwarf.
1. Number 1. Monster level 0. Add or updates. Monster level 1. Add or update selection. Remove selection. Dragon number 1 level 1.
Dragon.
So that's the code name, I think, for the Drake. That's why it says. That's why it says dragon. So I think that's the. Yeah.
Go.
I see.
So let's.
Drake. Copter. 29.2 damage. Badly injured. Copter's pet. Drake. Right wing. 2.5 damage. Copter. Fight. Techniques. Flurry. Drake. Copter's pet. Drake. 2.2 damage. Drake. Copter. 29.2 damage. Copter has been defeated. You have been defeated. Ending game. Your adventure. Load get. Main menu.
Yeah. So probably
Main menu.
don't
Load existing
do
game.
that on the first floor.
Load your game from the last autosave. Yeah. No. Loading game. Load completed.
Now, there is something interesting. Something else interesting. Let's.
Monster selection. Cave bat. Rating. 0. Giant rat. Dungeon creep. Kobold. Goblin. Rating. Gnome. Null. Rating. Giant spider. Guardian. Rating. 10. Number 1. Monster level. Add or update selection. Monster level. 0. Add or update selection. Remove select. Rock Guardian. Number 1. Level 1. Go!
Rock Guardian.
Copter's pet. Basalt Guardian. Copter. Fight. Techniques. Fight. Basalt Guardian. Fight. Basalt Guardian. Fight. Basalt Guardian. Fight.
So, this is something that's interesting, and I think this was intentional. If you have the starting weapon in your hand, you can act an infinite amount of times. So I can just keep.
Basalt Guardian. Fight. 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 Basalt. Fight. Fight.
You
Fight.
still haven't landed
Double attack.
a
Fight.
single hit.
Fight. Fight.
No, I think this branch is too soft.
Techniques. Fight. 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 Fight.
I'll do that.
Fight. Fight.
So I can just keep doing this. If I remove this.
Left, right, head, toward, right, left hand, right hand, left, you are, remove decent large, techniques, fight, basalt, 2.7 damage, fight, fight, 0.2 damage, double attack, 0.2 damage, fight,
Yeah, as you can hear, it's not doing very much. So, yeah, I mean, that's basically what you can do here. You can generate all that stuff. I don't really... I personally, I don't know if there's much of a point in playing this too much longer, because I already have a playthrough up here. I wasn't planning on playing the full game again anyway, at least on YouTube, because I've already done that, and this is more of a just to show you what this is like. I don't know if you think I should play longer, but.
head, torso, left hand, your left, decent large petrified, you've equipped the techniques, 5,438.7 damage. The Basalt Guardian's torso is mangled. The Basalt Guardian has been defeated. 1,200 experience awarded. Collected 39 gold. Cupter has attained level 3. Cupter's attributes have improved. Gain 28.
There we go.
299 out of 299 health. Cancel.
So we finally made contact with that, and we killed it.
General. Allocates. Cupter has 2 skill point. Flurry. Level 3 of. Flurry has increased to level 5. Skill point change. Health. General. Health. Care. Cupter is level 3 and needs 1,200 experience to attain level 4. 299 out of 299. Health. Care. Strength. 2.12. Intelligence. 1. Coordination. 1. Creativity. 1. Speed. 1. Fortune. 1. Character statistics. Cancelled.
So just to show you this works, I'm going to save.
Saving game. Save complete. Option.
Now I'm going to start a normal entombed.
Welcome to Entombed version 1.05b test. Load exit. Load your game from the last autosave. Yeah. No. Loading game. Load complete. Searching the Assault Guardian Corpse. Health state. Cupter is a male satyr fighter assassin. Strength. Strong. Intelligence. Average. Coordination. Average. Creativity. Average. Speed. Average. Fortune. Undetermined. Character statistics.
Yeah.
State. 299 out of 299 health. Option. Exit. Speech mode beeps. Speech mode talk. Entombed mod 5. OBS 3-1. Settings column 3 of 6. Voice and video user settings. Discord column 4. Chris's servers. Defigler column 6 of 6. Entombed mod. File. OBS 3-1. Settings column 3. Voice and video user. Voice and video user. Navigation landmark. Close button. Clickable. Button close. Internet service. Hints to your router. Internet service providers may misbehave when this is set. Hints. Checkbox not checked. Enable quality of service. Checkbox not checked when I speak.
Hang on.
Blank. Private channels navigation landmark. Find dialog. Type the text you wish. Out of list user area region button collapsed share your screen. Button start an activity. Button collapsed open sound mode. Button collapsed set status. Switch off mute. Switch off deafen. Button user settings. Out of region clickable button call tile. Stream. Channel header region direct message. Graphic is answers official. Button heading level 1.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, sorry,
Okay.
I'm back.
Okay. Yeah, so I was actually able to hit the Guardian. I finally killed it with like my branch wasn't making contact initially because I think the branch is too soft. But it eventually hit it and killed it, and I got like 1,500 experience probably. But I was also showing that I can load
Search window. Entombed.
I can
Secure
load
desktop.
the normal entombed.
Voice and video user settings. Voice and video. Entombed
The
mod.
legend
Entombed mod.
tells of
Voice
a
and
city
OBS 3. Settings row.
lost
Chris's server.
beneath the
Defigler.
sand.
Entombed column 4 set. Welcome to Load exit. Load your game from the last autosave. Yes. Yes or no. Loading game. Entombed. Load. Health. Cupter is a male satyr fighter assassin. Strength. Strong. Intelligence. Average. Coordination. Average. Creativity. Average. Speed. Average.
Ooh.
Fortune. Undetermined. Character statistics.
Yeah, and
Nice.
this is only at level 3.
Status. 299 out of 299 health. 20 out of 22
Oh my
magic points.
God.
5 out of 5 ability points. Overall, not injured. Health, care, experience. Cupter is level 3 and needs 1,200.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you ever seen a level 15 satyr from the Neverkeep, if you ever had one as a skeleton, they have like 1,400
Oh,
health probably.
yeah, they have a lot of him.
Yeah.
I remember you were playing and I was playing, and you had a satyr that you were that you
Exit.
were fighting, and you it did like 50 damage with draw card.
Yeah. Oh yeah, my
Man.
fortune teller.
Yeah, no, you were fighting a satyr that was a fortune teller.
By the way,
And-
speaking of
Like,
fortune
yeah.
teller, it's not. I know we had said in our Entombed playthrough that fortune teller is a really bad class, and I still maintain that it's not a very good class. But I don't think it's quite as bad as we had initially made it out to be. It
Yeah.
isn't great. I don't really understand how the draw card mechanics work because one card could be doing a very little amount of damage, and the next could be doing extreme damage. And I'm not sure if there's a stat that influences that, or if it's just completely random.
Yeah, we did a lot of experimenting with it, and we still can't figure it out. So maybe one of you
Yeah.
guys can.
Yeah, but it's not. It's not quite as bad as I got it to do some pretty respectable damage with drop
Yeah.
card at level 5. I wouldn't say it's my favorite class, but it's
Just threw 5 cards and then like a bunch of damage. Yeah, I want to play
Yeah.
as it like ever, but it's still not
Yeah.
as bad as we had originally, initially maintained it to be. But it's still
No.
pretty bad.
no. By the way, also I do want to make a correction of my Entombed playthrough. Since this is an Entombed video, I will say this here. I had initially mentioned, when I had first started the Entombed playthrough, the one that we did, I had initially mentioned that the coordination affects your accuracy with weapons, which it does. But what I failed to mention is that it also affects the actual damage you do with archery. Strength has nothing
Yes.
to do with that, which I had initially thought it did for some reason. But when you think about it, it makes a lot more sense that coordination and archery would affect that for archery. So if you're playing a ranger, don't focus on increasing strength. Primarily, focus on increasing coordination.
Focus on coordination.
That's how you can do a lot of damage. And I wasn't playing rangers properly, but now that I know that,
I mean, hey, neither was I.
yeah. Because, like, I had played them initially, and I'm like, these don't do as much damage as I'd like, and, but at that time, I was focusing more on strength than I was in coordination, and once I started focusing on coordination, that made a lot of difference. But yeah, anyway, that's basically the Entombed mod. I don't know how much of a point there is in us playing much longer. Since I already have an Entombed playthrough, I don't.
Yeah.
I wasn't really planning on starting a new YouTube playthrough of Entombed. This
Yeah,
was
because
mainly
we
gonna
already,
be
he already has a
demonstrating-
playthrough up, so.
Yeah, and it's more or less going to be the same, except with different races, which I'll leave you to experiment with those because,
Actually, we'll experiment with some of them later on.
yeah. But anyway, that's that. There's not much more that we can do here. It's not quite as customizable as I maybe would like. I would like to see a couple of other things, but it's definitely more customizable
Same.
than the original game. And this is kind of along the lines of what the dungeon creator was supposed to be. Was supposed to have some resemblances of this. It would allow you to create your own items and stuff like that. And while this doesn't, it does allow you to spawn things and enemies. But it's not as it's not quite as customizable.
Right.
What?
Maybe.
Okay. Yeah, it's not quite as customizable as I would like. But it's definitely better than what we had.
Yeah, it allows you to do some pretty cool things.
Yeah.
Entombed mod. Voice and video user. OBS 3. Pause. Stop recording checkbox check.
Anyway, I'm not really sure there's much more to say, honestly.
Yeah, no, I think that is it.
Yeah, that's basically it. I'll put a link to this in the video description once I upload it. Assuming that everything works properly, I hope it did. But in the meantime, I'm going to go because I need to eat. So I'm going to stop this recording, and thank you for listening, and thank you for joining me in this demonstration.
No problem. It's always a pleasure to be here. We always have fun doing this, and yeah, I know you have to go eat your tacos, so I'm not gonna hold you.
Stop recording checkbox.
Enjoy.
Yeah. So I will talk to you guys later. Until next time.
Take care.